a lot of people are really into this whole mindfulness, meditation concept with the view to manifesting what they want in their lives. And I think that goes hand in hand with this whole concept, which is, if you believe you're capable of anything, if you believe you can have anything, if you're able to erase any resistance in you, resistant thought in you to achieving those things, that you can actually invite those things into your life, you can actually manifest those things. In other words, this whole law of attraction concept. And a lot of people really just think, okay, I'll do the mental work, I'll do the energetic work, and I just want everything to happen for me. I personally, in my life experience, in my core belief system, I personally believe that if you have the right intent, if you have the right mindset, if you shift your core beliefs into believing that good things can happen to you, and so on, that you do invite good things to you, you do invite good opportunities to you, you do have certain coincidences that happen in your life that could benefit you. In other words, yes, I do think there is something tangible and real when it comes to the law of attraction. And I do think there's something tangible and real when it comes to getting your head, your mindset, your belief system in the right place and actually having good things happen to you in your life. But what we see a lot, and what I see a lot, even whether it's in real life or social media, a lot of people think that, okay, they want they want the universe, they want the law of attraction to deliver to them everything 100%. They think that if you shift your belief system in a more positive way, if you manage to release resistant thought, have more confidence, more trust, that things will just happen for you. In my experience, in my belief system, in the way I see things, and again, this all goes back to my life experience and things that have happened over the course of my life that kind of prove or disprove certain things. I think that if you can get your mindset into the right place, if you can get your belief system into the right place, and if you can kind of just not let resistant thought or self-doubt or other people doubting you get the better of you, then whatever you want to call it, whether it's the universe, the law of attraction, it will deliver to you, it will play, say, a 90% of the role in delivering to you what you want. In other words, most of the work, most of the leverage and you being able to attain the things you want, I do believe it comes with being in the right place in your mind, in your energy. But you still, as a person, your physical action still does need to play a role. And let's say that's even if it's just the last 10%, but it still does need to play a role. Just to give an example, if you've always wanted a certain job, you've always wanted to work in a certain area, and you've never really found an opportunity to get into that area, because maybe you work in a town that's not very big, there's very few opportunities in the area you want to work in that surface every year or every 5 years. Maybe you're out at a pub or restaurant or social event or whatever, and then all of a sudden somebody starts talking to you. You have a good laugh, good banter, you're having a good conversation, and all of a sudden that person introduces themselves as being someone who may be recruiting into the position you're looking to have, or maybe somebody who works in the area who can put in the good word because they're getting along with you. Obviously, the last 10%, in your case, the law of attraction, the universe, has a way of combining certain people with other people if there's a potential compatibility. And so, whilst you could have attracted that person into your life, you still do need to take that last 10%, which is to think, okay, maybe I need to share my interest in working in this area. But it's not just about sharing the interest. You have to share your interest in working in the area. Being positive, being professional, being somebody who's likable, who's capable of doing a good job. So what I'm saying is, you're not going to get the actual job by doing nothing, but if you can attract the right opportunities that are being aligned, where you just have to play a small part in your own destiny. And I think that's the key, is that you have to play a small part in your own destiny. And I mean, you can think of other examples too. Like maybe you just, you've done all that kind of self work, shifted your internal beliefs, and you're really kind of optimistic, and all of a sudden you get this. Let's say you want to reconnect with somebody who you've for some reason disconnected with a long time ago. Maybe you had a falling out, but all of a sudden, let's say this one day, you have this inexplicable urge to call them, this inexplicable, just desire to just pick up the phone and call them or message them, reach out to them. Sometimes when you have this inexplicable kind of surge of energy, but that feels just right, that can be almost the universe communicating to you, like, now is the right time. Like maybe this person now is thinking about you. Maybe this person now is no longer with whoever. Maybe you had a falling out with this person because of somebody else. If it was a romantic relationship, then maybe there's somebody else involved, or it could be family, whatever. But sometimes you have this ultra strong impulse, and you have a lot of like reminders of them in a particular day, and everything is suggesting you should call the person. So in that case, again, you need to play a part in your own destiny. You should pick up the phone, you should call them, or you should reach out to them. I mean, if this is somebody who abused you or something, it's a bit different. But if it's something that's more wholesome, something that's more just real human interactions, it wasn't somebody who was abusive to you in the past. When you have this kind of surge that doesn't seem to come from within you, but it's almost like this mental download that comes from the ethers, you can't quite explain it, then again, you you need to play a part in your destiny. And sometimes, the universe won't deliver to you at your doorstep exactly what you want, but they will give you all the signs and the direction. And the question is whether or not you follow the direction. And if you follow the direction, then oftentimes you'll get the result that you really want. So I guess the purpose of this video is, while, this whole thing about manifesting, law of attraction, while all of this is really, there is, in my view and in my experience, importantly, there is something tangible to it. And I personally believe that we're more than just physical matter in these bodies, that there's more to our human essence than that. We can't, we have to be a cooperative component to our own success. We have to be a cooperative component to our own destiny. In other words, you can reach the right place energetically in your belief. You can release all resistant thought. But things will not actually happen for you unless, when the opportunities arise, when you have these God-sent signs that, oh, this is the right person you should talk to, this is the right action you should take, you do need to talk to that person. You do need to take that action. You do need to be a part of your own destiny. And if you can do those two things, if you can be in the right place in your mind, in your soul, in your belief system, to attract the right opportunities, and B, if you're able to take the right action at the right time. At the right time is key, because if you take certain actions when the timing's off, things will just blow up in your face. But if you take the right action when there's a real opportunity for you, then things tend to turn out well for you. And those are the people, in my view, who are the most successful in about everything they do. They believe they can have things, they see an opportunity, timing is good, they're decisive. Thanks for watching.